with I just came into the bath, and I'm not gonna show too much of myself because he ain't pretty, but I kind of like what my hair's doing, so there's that. I usually get the hat on pretty quick, and I don't know. I usually start rolling once. I guess the way I touched it and the way it looks right now. Oh, what's this? 326. Oh, that's me. I thought it was telling me that Mark was live, but that was the email message telling me. That way, you can remember to look back at it and that kind of stuff. So we got a like, and I appreciate that. Let me just get my shirt on. And then just imagine hairy, white, and I think I probably got a couple pimples. I'll be on the camera in a moment. Thank you. How are you? You didn't stay very long last couple times you've been here. Hopefully you will this time. Should be a little bit earlier in the day. Did you see that Dave's already prepping for his birthday in like 5 or 6 months? And other than that, sorry, he's just playing funny music. Okay, so I guess I need this downstairs. Sorry, and I'll need this on. And I'll need this. Yeah, I'll talk for a bit. Okay. So I'm just getting started, and I'm just getting started. It's kind of gloomy, kind of sunny, kind of windy, kind of funny. And I just came downstairs with a bunch of stuff, so I just need to kind of put some stuff down. How is your day going, by the way? Your day in? Hello, Sonny. I hope you're going to be good. Yeah, he really enjoyed that smaller food I gave him the other day. He took his time with it, and it was lovely. But he still couldn't eat the stick. So, yeah. I'm still hoping to catch my friend Mark and Kelly on a stream before they go to bed. And he only had a cold, so I figured he's not. I get the sense that they don't do a ton on the weekend. They relax on the weekend. They maybe go out for a meal. They work on videos, but not streaming. And I could be wrong, but either way, he's sick, so he shouldn't be going anywhere doing anything much, unless, of course, maybe he had something in his schedule that he really wanted to do, so he was going to wear a mask or just try to stay at a distance. I don't know. But either way, point of the matter is I missed him in the 3-hour stream I did earlier today. I don't remember if you were there at all. It's been relaxing today. Well, that's good. That's good. Those days can be all right sometimes. I think the dog knows that I'm holding treats in my hand. Where is the tripod? I think it's over here. Whether I still have that much interest in doing music after some news I got earlier, although people do enjoy it. I can't find my tripod at the moment. But hello, Levi and Aaron Ogie. I mean, it's not. I don't ask often, but I feel a little bit redundant. I require somebody to, and I just actually acquired a mod today. I require somebody. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Somebody to be here for a while, and getting to know us on this channel before accepting a new mod. At the moment, the ones I have aren't online a bunch, except for the one that I made today. But yeah, that's the way you so quickly want to be. But maybe you're looking for a sense of purpose, and I understand that. And I'm going to have to go to the laptop and see some of these comments in just a moment. I just want to get my coffee happening here. And I would think Aaron might say that, or I mean, your name is not that hard to say, Levi, and I actually like the name Levi. Good genes. For some reason, that's repeated with other stuff in between. And I'm gonna have to. Can somebody maybe tell me, because I'm not at the computer yet? Can somebody tell me what Zeal Connie is saying, because I see, please, 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 two in capitals, missing vowels and with additional S's, and okay, please, Maud. Yeah, but you weren't the one that asked, were you? And I just answered that, and the other person said, okay, so never mind that. They may have been a troll. Okay, so I just have to pour the rest of G's coffee. I don't know what he'd rather have it in. He'd probably rather make it in this. So I'm going to say this or this. I can't remember during the work week how he usually does it. You can always put it in the other one if that's what you prefer. But as far as I can say, a thermos is a thermos for the most part. I don't like the really metal ones that are noisy. I don't really do I don't sometimes like the way something tastes when it's been in a thermos anyway. But I'll give this to you now, sure. So yeah, I am especially rolling and eagerly started this because I am a little bit I don't know if I want to say worried or just hoping to see both my friend Mark and Kelly, but also just because I love streaming too. And it's something to do. I do have something I have to do at some point in this, and G may or may not be going out for a little bit, so then I'll appreciate the company because it's a little too windy and it's a little bit too rough to go there. But if we wait till tomorrow, like at least with him, which would mean he wouldn't bike because. Well, although I do have that bike now, and I wouldn't mind testing it out, but I don't have it winterized. I got a new bike the other day from my mother. But still a good idea to have a spare, though. Oh, you are you? Okay, so I'm just going to make some coffee. Mark and Kelly eat some fancy chocolates and desserts, I'll tell you that much. And I am jealous a little bit. We could talk about things about feelings of jealousy and thoughts about it. Let's like to try and get them out of the coffee maker before I make it because I do. Otherwise, I feel like it might leak. And then I put more water in it, because I like to make sense. So. Where's the coffee? Here's the coffee. I'm curious about that new kind, and I should mix these at some point. Maybe tomorrow. So he brought that from work, did he? Hopefully nobody tampered with it. I know there's some disturbed people out there. I'm not saying the people he works with, I'm just saying the people who donates water. Where did you get this from? I have questions. They need answers. But there is some in there, and I think you got some in a cup, but there's already a whole bunch of water in there. In fact, it's a little bit above the 4 line, so you know what? I'm going to put a little dash of this stuff that we recently got, subtle fruit, brown sugar, and caramel. Papa? And I am curious about it. Whether I'll notice it or not is a different story. But yeah, I don't exactly have topics other than that our coffee maker is being a bit wonky. Usually if I just wait a few moments and then come back, it's fine then. Violin, cello, bass. You play all of those, do you? By the way, thank you for the second like. And I will see what you're saying. I would like to get this coffee maker going. And it's being stupid. So I'll go get the computer now. And these, like I say, weren't as fresh as we sometimes get them. And he hasn't really been eating them, so I'll have them. But yes, we have musical here too. First time to the channel, how'd you come across it? Wow, I look away and suddenly there's 2 more likes. I appreciate it. Purple Book of Kindle, audiobook. I don't really use these, to be honest. I'll be right back with you guys. Oh, I think it's that one. I think it is. it's just me at home. There's somebody else here, but he's doing other stuff. And happy if the dog's not that vocal. So yeah, I'm not sure if you've ever been to the channel before, violin such and such, but we have a violin. One day we'd like to have a cello. I like bass because it's all about the bass. Woo! Sorry, and tossing around cookies. Or somebody called it earlier, chicken nugget. There we go. We have a piano, guitar, flute. We have bands if anyone would like to buy it because we don't really play it, and I don't think we really like it either. We got it from, I think, a donation or an auction for fairly cheap because it's an auction that things go cheap for because it's for a donation place and it just kind of helps them pay their employees and that pretty much. But and they have a lot of volunteers too. Kind of keeps the place running. It's not. So in other words, it's meant to be affordable and it's not meant to be like a large money kind of thing. So what else do we have? I do not see. I have a B12. I'm probably going to eat pretty good tonight. SK Rayhan, hello. Is that SK for Saskatchewan? No, I don't think so. Let's see here. I think you were trying to say what's good by WSG. That's one I've recently learned, but I've known the phrase, but the abbreviation. And I hope, I have came across musicians. Oh, this was running the whole time I was in the bathroom. I have came across musicians on here that do not post the music, but hopefully you do. And if you do, violin, cello, bass, heart. Okay, sure. I think they should. It's really sad. I want to talk about that too. Workplaces and what do you do when your goals or dreams die? And I'm just going to have to use this one down here, but I'll put this there as a reminder to do that. Just always give it chopstick if you're curious, chopstick if you're not. But yeah, if you post your music, let me know, violin, cello, bass, and I'll check it out. Are you in a musical group? Okay, the coffee maker is obviously being a bit wonky because it went off already. And it can be way more full than it is now, so it's not a matter of it being too full. Who else wants a coffee? Or tea? Or just a water that I brought out there. I guess that's it there. And yeah, if anybody would like to talk about anything that's weighing on their heart, something that they're going through right now, they might want advice about, happy to be here and try and give it for you. I did a pretty long and really successful stream earlier today. Like I say, largely I'm worried about Mark and Kelly. That's why I'm here. Also, until dinner, I don't really have a lot of plans. So, oh, good boy, Sonny. So I'm a little bit bored. So here I am. Because this is one of the things I do when I'm bored. And there's not that many at the moment. And that's fine with me. But I was a little bit worried about Mark, especially because I wondered if it was only a cold that he's gotten, or if maybe, it was some sort of something that may turn into sepsis or whatever, because if it was, that's pretty serious. And actually, come to think of it, I wonder if maybe Leanne may have been struggling with that too. But she sounds like sometimes it could just be bad anxiety or whatever. Huh, that's interesting. Couch potato. I sometimes have somebody on this channel that goes by potato and probably sits on a couch, just like I do. Y'all, what do? I can't contact anyone right now because call and text you need to. Right now, I got it. Can't contact anyone right now because my parents. So you must be a minor, although by your picture you don't look old, but you don't look young. Because my parents blocked it. There you are, Leon. How are you? How have you been? Okay, so one of the people I was a little bit worried about is here. How have you been? How's your health? How's your week and weekend going? Parents blocked it. Missed you earlier. Glad to have you. I emailed them the photos, not me, not an emergency. What? What photos? I don't know what this person's talking about. I don't know. It seems a little trolly, but not really. But that was bizarre. Anywho, tired music venture that I was hoping to go on. I mean, I handled it well in the moment. I was live streaming, blah, 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 blah. And I guess maybe part of me was already kind of wondering how long is this thing going to last? Not because I'm bad or doing anything, uh, you know, um, anything, when you meet a new person, and then you're trying to get a sense of what they think of you and that. But she seems to like me and G. She really does. About to leave to motocrossing. You just got here. Anyway, but anywho, so I'm not trying to. If she sees this, I'm not trying to be mean. It sounds like she's busy, but yeah, me too. Thanks for the 7th like, by the way. I need to hire someone, and let's see if so and so would like to work a few hours, and maybe one of her friends owns the place. I don't know. She said, I think so. And I can understand having 2 jobs and having, kids and things that they have going on. Yeah, you wouldn't have much time. I've got quite a bit of it for the most part. And looking in the mirror there, Barasa, whatever her name is. It just, reflected, projected how they are. Anyway, so yeah, I really appreciate you being here because there seems to be a bit of trolling going on. I'm not doing music right now, so I'm catching it, but it's helpful to have somebody that's a mod on, and I don't have a lot of them, but I do have some. So we have 4, and yeah, if you want to chat with me, get to know me a little bit, just because, and then also possibly maybe I'll be happy to make you a mod if you'd like. But for someone to just, and the other person accepted my answer, but for someone to just jump right in and ask to be one with someone that they don't even really have any familiarity with yet and have never said anything else to, unless of course it's comments that haven't shown. But then if I haven't addressed them, then you think they would not like that I haven't addressed them, but I don't see them. If I don't see them, I can't address them. I told someone I liked Hayden. Yeah, so, and her boyfriend is friends with him. And I told her she could tell him. So I think Hayden knows now. Okay, well, hopefully that progresses nicely for you all then. Yeah, the one I was referring to is in college now because I think he goes to St. Clair, but he doesn't look like he posts very often. I should look for McKenna because she'd be a little bit older than him even. And I think it'd be really nice to be connected to my former CYW as a youth, her kids. She passed away young of cancer a little after I moved from where I knew her from. And so it would be, and then I do relate to losing a parent young. So, I don't know, it might be, but then I remember I sent her, but I think maybe it was just too recent. I don't think it was super recent, but because I think then she wouldn't have been old enough to have been on social media. But I don't remember waiting long. So maybe I did the math and thought, she's 16 or whatever. Maybe she is. And I knew her mother personally. But hope it goes good if he knows. But I don't know because he's. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Just kidding. Not responding to me on YouTube. Well, is there another way that he could? Because there's just so much to see on YouTube, So I can't get mad when people are a little bit distracted or when things are a bit quiet because, there's a lot on here. And I don't know if he posts stuff as well. But, got to be patient sometimes. But yeah, it's a good idea, right? But we all have the best of intentions, and maybe she'll find that she really can't handle 2 jobs and be more able. Hello, JJ. How are you? Thanks for the 8th like. I believe you just gave it. I'm pretty sure that doesn't mean Judge Judy. Yeah, I just hit 407 subs, and he hit 8. Oh, wow, you both are doing very, very good. What kind of stuff is he posting? It'd be hard to post dirt biking, but I know you said he likes that kind of stuff. So we're gonna have a lovely dinner tonight, folks. I just have to look at things a little bit closer to decide about what I'm ordering, and we'll try not to go over $50, especially since I'm using a gift card and I seem to be only able to use it on my old phone or possibly his. But I don't think he uses this bigger than anything of his. Thanks for all the hearts there. I haven't touched a card one because I don't have one right now. I just got the phone. So I can't. Okay. Cat dog. How does one? I guess maybe they have a camera that they. I mean, you wouldn't be live streaming and like talking with anybody while you're dirt biking, probably. But I guess maybe he positions it on the handlebars or whatever. Clearly not. Oh right. Ooh, careful there. Just kidding. No, I don't mean to say that. But I mean they are a rougher breed, or they are a strong breed. Leanne was here before you, but it's okay. You're both here. Happy to have you here. And we're gonna settle down in the living room now. Glad that the door's being good. I think this coffee that I made is not bad, especially with that additional type in it. But it tasted a little bit strong, maybe. But okay, what have I missed over here? Rayhan, are you still there? So yeah, I was thinking about that, partly because you mentioned the name somewhat recently, and partly just I don't know how to connect with. Yeah, I think maybe through McKenna. No, when he's live, he doesn't read the comments. He's writing because it's not connected to his bike and it's not safe. You know. Hello, Millen Army. Okay, you have a chew stick there. You will get your walk shortly. You've got food and water, so don't be noisy, Sonny. Thank you. Talking to our dog. So yeah, this isn't updated. Let me take it from top chat to all chat. It's for supporting each other, talking about, things that we might need advice on, maybe doing music, hoping that Mark and Kelly tune in. I'm gonna have to put you outside. None of us want to hear you whining, and that's really all you want, just to play in the snow. And of course, just a moment, folks. Where are my slippers? Here they are. I don't wear slippers very often, but sometimes with my anemia, I get cold feet even with what do you call it? Socks on. So hey. Putting on a show to the people that are in the lane. Thank you for the ninth like. I don't know why it says that you're just okay, you're saying hi to somebody else, I think. Made a new jump and we talked so much in the comment section. Okay. Hey, it'll be live streaming, but it's one thing to be in the comment section, but okay. I mean, you post stuff. What's up? Deci B as opposed to decibel. Anyway, music and yeah, good ideas. Thank you. And hoping that Mark and Kelly tune in. By the way, sorry for any lagging in the audio. This is like the twice today I've gotten likes like in under half an hour, like a lot of them. So I appreciate it. So yeah, the Augs have been helping for the most part, Leanne. So things are a bit busier here, but sometimes still quiet. But yeah, I really hope Mark is okay. I don't usually have a twisted sense of humor. I really don't, and I don't think it's really that healthy to like make jokes such as I'm about to make. But it came to mind. There's a small part of me that thinks it's a little bit funny, and it really is just a joke. But I said, Kelly is the wife, and I was thinking to myself, and Oliver, are you still there? I thought to myself, as long as Oliver didn't kill him. I mean, as long as Oliver, Kelly didn't kill him. She gets a little feisty at times, um, but please no spamming or being mean. Yeah, exactly. I'm not doing music, so I'm able to kind of keep up with things pretty good at the moment. MK2, I don't know what that means unless you're saying that this is spinning and not loading properly. Hopefully it starts behaving bad for you, or better for you rather. My internet is bad right now, so it's lagging for me. Sorry to hear that, Leanne. 1 minute, please, and thank you. Just a moment. I will get the dog back in just a moment. He just started jumping on the door. Seems good, but you can try on another device. Oh, by the way, I'm glad that I just realized something. I'm glad that it shows that you go by Leanne now, Leanne, because when I went to your page the other day, and he went again. Sorry. I saw that it said that you went by Ariel. I figured that's maybe a middle name of yours, but yeah. So I've kind of got dinner on my brain, but it's only 4:00. We said probably closer to 6. And when I looked at noon, the place said that they could deliver in like 37 minutes, but we were already eating at that point and looking for later in the day. Was it? Okay, now he's so dead. But sometimes, honestly, he's just asking for attention. Happens to the best of us, right? Now, I don't know what it's over there on that chair. But I don't want to get up right now. So, and I'm not cold enough to put the full thing on. So this is what I'm doing. It's okay. There's a lot of rain and thunder, so it's causing. Oh, really? Okay. Here we were supposed to get some frozen drizzle. Certainly not spring-like yet, but getting there soon. Yes, I changed to Ariel because old friends are trying to find my channel, and they're in. Okay, well, it's back to this now already, but maybe that was already like that for a while, because we haven't talked a lot, but I think last weekend maybe you did. I don't know exactly. Yeah, it's still showing here. Oh, right. Well, that's weird, though. It shouldn't. Because over... I want to support you through that, but I also don't really want to talk too much about that here. And I don't know about emailing with you. I keep seeing that iCloud, wondering and thinking that it's the weather app. I think it's probably about 5 or minus. Is it still in the minuses? I should know. I don't even know what the weather is out here. I just know that I haven't been out today. I was going to, but then there was a place we were going to go. There was something in the news about one of the locations, and I don't feel like it's good to go there anymore, but then decent might still. No, it's a laid back. We have some things coming up in our schedule, but unfortunately, the music venture isn't happening. Can you hear the radio, by the way? And it is. It is 2 degrees Celsius. I don't know if you know how to do the conversion and what it feel like. Like it's windy, it's cool, it's wet. It's still wintry, and I don't like it. Oh, you are? Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, just be safe, Do you remember Crystal, Leanne, that used to be here? I haven't seen her in a long time. But I do know that she seemed to, but she should use that song, although one of the singers from her favorite bands passed away, but she should use that song even if we didn't know personally. I mean, we could feel like we know famous people personally sometimes, or some of us do when we're heavy fans. But yeah, I think you guys followed each other too. Yeah, and like remember people like other people that I mean, I don't know, because if one more light goes out, well, I do, kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know her full name, to try and find out. But yeah, there's been some tragedies happen around here lately. Some uh, around yeah, fatal accidents, and that really women, both of them, they didn't survive through. So I don't think she followed it anymore. But I don't know if she wouldn't. Well, I mean, I know that she was getting quite into her equestrian stuff, so maybe she does that, and that would be a great segue. Although it's on the other device. It's on the other device, and I don't know if I'd find the same ones on here, but I could try. And then I think it's the one behind. No, not that. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. Okay, so let me just go back to the chat here. Yeah, like right now, because I was outside very briefly. I've got socks on and my feet are still chilly. But let me just. I mean, I got to go with what I mostly like. I mean, that one's kind of interesting, although not very good picture of it. Kind of clear. I mean, kind of tiny. But whoops. I'm wanting to get a. Oh wow! I'm often in shorts. Whoops! What did I do? I must have rotated it. Where's my coffee? But I mean, it's amazing the variety of. I remember she was really into horses. My dad, really nice ones. Mine kind of are too, but I have enough hair that you don't really. I'm seeing right now, except for the blue one, none of them are that much like ones I've already seen. But and speaking of, I worry that it will rotate and then be stuck, and then I mean I could just do that, but then I wouldn't be able to see the comments except for on the other device, and I wouldn't be able to see me, which would feel unnatural while rolling to not see myself smiling back at you. But so the other ones are open on the other device, and they're actually really affordable. Some of them are clearance, so and G has the other device upstairs. The dog is over there laying nicely, so I don't want to get up and have him want to follow. So just kidding. Well, I'm glad. Let me just put something here. Can somebody do me a favor and tell Leanne that I'm really glad she's here, and I'm glad that she's being patient with her iffy internet at the moment. It just turned back on. When did you did that? What are you talking about? I was saying thank you for your patience and for being here. You're the only one chatting right now. I'm only 35 minutes in, and yeah, it was just saying, yeah, I can see me, so I don't know what's going on there. So I don't know if that means you won't be able to see the horse pins. Then you see those, and then I'll have a bit of a break. You play piano. I'll place the order, and then after that, we'll eat. I can hear you, but okay, right, you read that already. I mean, I read that already. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Oh. Oh, your device started being good again when you said I'm in one pose and I did another one. When you did that pose. You're welcome. Anyway, hopefully you can see these pins. I almost don't want to see more. I mean, we'd probably be getting it via Walmart. And so, I mean, if some of these aren't available there, then we wouldn't be. And I almost don't want to see more options because, I mean, maybe I'd love to collect them, but like, geez, even being stingy about me getting my check because I'm not getting a lot of money right now, but I am getting some, and it really needs to be helping out with the. And I mean, I don't go frivolous spending very much, but I wanted to get a physical item. You know, I know that spirit's always with me, and I sometimes sense it, but I wanted to get a physical item to remind me of my dad, and some of these are quite nice. Now, what did I just do with that chapstick that I've been using? Anyway, and so that's strange. Very strange because I know that I just was using it. I don't know. Did I leave it out in the kitchen? No, because I think I've been using it since I got here. And it had been in my pocket. That's really odd. And it was the one from over there, of course. So, anyway, but so yeah, something I was just using is suddenly nowhere to be seen. Anywho, but yeah, so basically, and I utilize it fairly often because of anemia and sensitivity of the lips. But yeah, and the rain, isn't that an outdoor thing though? I don't know, I'd rather be inside warm and dry personally. So I have the option. And then also, yeah. But so yeah, I don't want to pick more of these, but like they're like under $10, and maybe I should get two. I don't know, and but isn't that to do with the motorbiking? I've lost my shirt, my sweater. Is it with the thingamajig? Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's pretty big. See, I'm finding like I'm kind of wanting it. That's why I'm asking about it because I'm looking for it. But strange. This is why I order these things often because either the dog gets them or I misplace them and then I buy them. And sometimes I do fully use them. When I do, I use them. Anyway, so I feel like I've seen a few that I like, and I need help narrowing it down. Like, can you see these, Leanne? Now, if I was to use these as help to narrow down the ones that I did see on the other device, then I'd be getting the first one. There was one kind of similar to that. Some of them are in weird positions, speaking of positions. And that's, well, I guess, is it not real grass, though? Well, that's annoying because then they need it otherwise there. Or they just roll it up or whatever and then roll it back out and flatten it or whatever. Okay. I do like this silver one. And this one beside it, I don't know what that, I think it's a coin. Why, I don't know. It looks like it's jumping over the coin. Oh, those, I haven't seen those in ages. They can be quite dangerous. Like, I don't know how, like, if they're driving over each other, I don't know how they don't crush. And it's not like a regular accident, even if they're not going at a certain speed, or like a moose on a vehicle. Yeah, so anyway, that one, the saddle, the U part looks like a horseshoe. I don't like the color of the reins or whatever, but I kind of like that wood one. The blue one is just odd looking, although that looks like a carousel one, actually. That's an actual picture of a horse. Some of these look interesting. They look like cartoon ones, actually, that I'm kind of familiar with. Yeah, that one's like from some Disney movie. That one's from Hercules, I think. There's some from Disney movies. So I did think that the one with the okay, thanks for being here. We'll talk to you again later. I can now roll during the day. I've got a cell phone now, so maybe I'll be able to see you more often because that's mostly when I was seeing you, I think. Thank you for the comment, Ethan Brown. There you go. I don't understand shout out culture on here, but there you have it. And thank you for the compliment, which you may or may not have just been giving me to get the shout out, but there you have it. I'm going to have to go get the one from upstairs. And hopefully I'll just notice the other one later when I'm sitting in a different position and not rolling and can focus for looking for it. Things sometimes get wrapped up in this humongous blanket. But anyway, I like how the saddle is in the shape of a horseshoe. I think that's pretty darn cool. Technically, I'd be fine getting the dinner for 5 o'clock, but I know he didn't get much chance to play piano before brunch, and he doesn't like to play right after eating. And he probably still wants to do that errand. And if he's going to do it, I hope he gets it done fast. He doesn't like the mouse pad that's built into the laptop. He wants an actual mouse, and it's being wonky. I'm sure he's tried to change the batteries. It might be the sensor, but I don't know if we only have one. I thought he bought another one recently, but they would be cheaper at $1, it's true. So these two kind of look interesting. I shouldn't browse more because then I'm going to try and find ones that look like this, and I can only get one or two. But those two are interesting. And the black one's kind of all right. That one's kind of weird, but kind of neat. And those are double horseshoes with gems, it looks like. This one kind of looks a bit like that other one. But, that one's got a rider on it. Interesting. I did think that the one with the horseshoe saddle looked a little bit tacky, but not as much as some of them. They aren't even the right color for a horse, and I'll be particular like that. So, yeah. So if there's any song requests, I'll do them. If there's any topic requests, something that's weighing strongly on your heart, I'll try it. That one looks like it's actually on a saddle. Which doesn't seem like it, when you have it's behind where you would put your leg. So maybe that's a good spot for it. But they've got an actual horse. Why do they need a pin? I mean, because people that like horse stuff. Just like people that like anything else, like it, whatever else. So now I guess I will look at this because I want to do this part, and then yeah. So unfortunately, I'm $15 over the 50 limit that we set. I'm just going to use this one for now because I feel a need for such, and I don't know where the other one is, and I'm not going upstairs at the moment. But that was the one that I bring out and about too. So, hello, Jason, spelled cool, Van Benton. I like the name. And how are you doing? Where are you watching from? Is this your first time to the channel? How'd you come across it? But yeah, like to have it remote. So, I mean, it's like, it's one of those things, we can never have too many of them. We will use them. So, yeah. I thought maybe it just fell out of my pocket, but it doesn't seem to be beside me here. So, is it on the floor? Not that I can see, but hopefully I find it before a dog does. I know it can't be far. I may have left it on the counter because what I may have done is when I had to go back out to the coffee maker. Yes, I just went to people that were live. Okay, yeah, I do that occasionally. You never know what you're going to come across, and I like that. I like the variety and everything, but it's kind of like, yeah. Like I've seen like some pet shelters, and although the pets look like they're in fine condition, there's just so many of them kind of, well, no, I guess that one I most recently saw was, yeah, and then there's just some rare stuff. There's just some rare stuff. That's coming from me, who is sometimes weird. You see the likes? Yes, you just gave one. I appreciate it. So, where are you watching from? And do you have any favorite music? I had a couple of interesting sounding songs requested to me earlier today. I'll wait to say anything further than that in case the people that requested them come in and ask, "Did you listen to them yet?" I'll disappoint them then. Just kidding. but they do sound interesting. But yeah, if you have any song requests, I'm musical, I could try and do them. In the meantime, I was thinking about dinner. And from phone and favorite music is okay. I don't do a lot of that. I don't hate rap. Are you a gangster? Are you in a gang? um, I don't do a lot of rap though. I really don't. Rap fusion. I'd like to know more rap fusion songs, like songs that have rap elements. I know there are some out there, but I really struggle to think of songs. I do have the radio on lightly in the background, but yeah. So I'm thinking One Dance. One time. I don't know if I know that. Are you in You Know What? That you. Actually, let me just check that for a moment here. Um, I'm hearing the Spicy Girls on the radio right now, just so you know. No filter sometimes, what can I say? Na na da, la 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 la. Before I go to click it, do you have anything on your channel, Jason? Like, would I see something if I clicked it? I'll ask before I do so. Keep the song requests coming. Hope to see some of the regulars here, some of the newbies as well, and happy to have you here. I'm just looking at my other device as well. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I was reading something about I thought there was Chipotle. Yeah. I don't know what ancho is. I was just looking at a menu a little earlier and I'm looking at it again now. Cheese, corn, onion. I can take out the pepper. They also have an allergy section, including some things I've never even heard of, like, well, or didn't know would be in food, like sulfite. Onions, chipotle, tomatoes, potatoes. Did anybody see potato here? Just kidding. Green onions. And I have been eating. Oh, and I mean, I'm tempted to not order pasta because I eat a lot of pasta, but I mean, this sounded really good. It is. The garlic toast does not actually look. It looks kind of small and dry and very crusty. But this has got sausage. You can omit the red peppers. Pizza, mostly pasta. I eat it a lot, but and pastries. How about you? And you know, and I asked you about your channel, by the way, if you would be so kind to answer it. I appreciate it. Anyway, in a vodka tomato sauce, although I've never found it that strong a flavor, which is weird because I think vodka is. Dollops of ricotta, basil, pesto. Saw pesto go yucky once. I mean, like anything you see go yucky once, it kind of turns off for a while. At least it does for me. Cheese, and then finished with the final touch of Parmesan cheese and the garlic toast. Well, it sounds like served with garlic toast, but then it says toast selection. Choose one: garlic toast, cheese toast, or none. Yes, you do. And what do you post on it? Are you? I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what that would have been about, but yeah, are you actual G for short? You might know what I mean. I don't really want to say the word. And I must remember to check that other person's channel. They didn't stick around very long, but it's kind of interesting that they are musical. Maybe their phone died or something came up for them. So let me just go to that. And I just realized, okay, this, boom. Boom. And then this. Hello, Zafar. Welcome back. How are you? How's your day going? Well, yeah, it would be what I would click. It would be what I would click from what you, where your comments are. I just click onto your channel, right? Jason Van Bentum. Some people have cool names, I tell you. Spelled neatly, too. Remember to like Zafar. Yeah, that too. To like the video, Zafar, please. And I'm going to go back to looking at, so I want to try and get this down to $50. And now I'm questioning the two things I selected earlier. I'm thinking, do I still think they sound that great? Like, I can essentially make that much of it at home. Ricotta, I don't know if I like. I was going to omit the pesto, which might also omit the basil. And then it's not all that fancy. I'm taking that off. I hope they don't show more blue cheese or too much seafood. I'm going to post something on my channel. Yeah, you're going to post a song? It'd be nice if you posted something that has you in it. It doesn't sound like you have anything much on your channel. It'd be nice if there was something that had you in it. I always like to put a face to a name when I can. Okay, so that got down to 40.07. We've got a poutine, which is a Canadian delicacy. I don't eat it very often, but it's pretty much French fries, gravy, and cheese curd, if you don't know. Okay, cool. I'll check again in a few minutes then. As long as it's not me in it, I appreciate it. But maybe you're singing something, or what idea do you have? Anyway, it's got a maple gravy, and I think that sounds interesting. Now, this quesadilla. See, I've only ever had shredded chicken in a quesadilla. It was saying grilled chicken, or I think Cajun chicken was the other answer. So I'm not a big chicken eater. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna like it if it just has big pieces of chicken in it. But it has a lot of other stuff too. Corn, onions, ancho, whatever that is. I've heard of it, but chipotle, green onions. It sounds not bad. But I'm curious. And then it's really weird. For their chicken fingers, that particular one, they have a little folded card, like a little. Yeah, I'm going to have to use the one downstairs and then what are the other one? Because, that's the other thing we need. Just going to shopping amount. I uploaded something. I gave a show. Okay, let me just see that. That was really quick. You uploaded, so you already had something. Okay, just a moment here. Just finishing something I'm doing. I did say, but meant to me, but if it was a positive plug, I guess I can't be too annoyed. Anything else anybody's ever doing? I hope they're not, without asking. And other than that, I'd rather not know. I've heard that one before. I had a baking teacher in high school. He also did the Phil one, who would make those jokes and talk about and all that. Yeah. Very funny. It's not a real person. My channel's, you already said that. It's your name. So you keep saying that, but can I not just click your icon and go to it? Or is that something different? Hello. Jumping right in with that. I still don't know that much about how Super Chat works. I know someone told me they donated, I think it was 10,000 or 1,000 to me earlier today. I pretty quickly assumed it was probably just trolling. Not the worst trolling ever, but that's from earlier today. But but Super Chat's a newer thing, isn't it? I think it's automatically on, but I don't know how it exactly works. I'm just gonna look up that other person's comments. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. The lowest bid probably is $1. Okay. You're broke. Well, then I appreciate it even more. I mean, it is just $1, but thank you very much. Hope that goes to Google and we're able to receive that. I mean, every little bit helps these days. And I guess I'm doing something right. Well, I knew that is. What is playing? What is playing? That was weird. I just heard something for a moment. So how so do I inspire you? And I think you've given a like, hopefully. I mean, I guess that's probably a good thing. What is the noise I keep hearing? I have stuff open, but nothing, no videos that should be playing. That was strange. Anyway, okay, let me look this up here. What was that name again? Because the fact that you keep telling me instead of just saying click on your channel makes me think that, I don't know. Jason, is that your kid or how old are you? Don't know his name anymore. What's really weird is that you look like me when I was that age. Well, I appreciate that, although I didn't hear it. This is something, I mean, I feel so old even though I'm not. I mean, like back in my day, you know, again, I'm not that old, but kids weren't using the internet. I mean, very little. They certainly weren't posting their own YouTube videos. And you seem like a nice young man. You said that you for real. I don't know why you say it for real, as if you're trying extra to get me to believe it or something. What other thing? Is it anyway? I mean, it's understandable if the weather's not great and, you know, maybe you are otherwise pretty active, but I don't know. Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, you seem like you're pretty positive and good. I don't know if I want to know it, but I would like to ask you to, and I wonder if you got banned because you're too young. To be honest, if that was really what it was. And you said, and you listen to gangster rap at your age? That's not fitting together, I find. And I hope that you don't go to become one. But that being said, whoops. Well, I do appreciate your support. You seem to have good vibes, and I hope that you truly do have good values. I hope that you grow in, go. You're underage, and I can't have you here. So all the best to you, and yeah. Now I do want to see what this is about. They're just shorts. Hey, you watching me? I appreciate you. Shut up, deleting. I'm watching his live. I salute you and bye. Okay. It's very interesting because I don't have a lot of kids in my life, so it's very interesting to see that some of them seem to. But you know, whenever I've been around them, like out and about or whatever, every now and then. But it's probably not just me, or maybe I invite them, remind them of their dad or something. It's probably not just me, but they always. I mean, and I don't go out and about a lot these days because of finances and transportation and need in some areas. But they always seem so enthralled by me. It's like, I was like, I don't know why, but anyway, that's awkward. That's awkward. That was interesting, but awkward. Okay, moving on. Back to the food. Yeah, I'm hesitant to have pasta because I have it so often. Like it would have to be very interesting. I'm gonna have to turn this light on in here, and maybe when I stand up, I'll see that thing that I think I misplaced, and drop the phone and all that jazz. Kind of want to eat up my coffee. I don't see the cup either. Did I put it in the fridge already? Oh, it's here. Okay, sorry. I still don't see it. Very strange. Really strange indeed. Unless it's out here. Let me check, because I did wonder about that. It's nice to know that it was. Oh, oops. Hello, Aja? Aja? Welcome. I'm just looking at the menu for some dinner options, but if there's a song you'd like to hear or something weighing on your heart that you'd like some support on, happy to try and give such. Thank you for the like as well. It actually says it's $1.83. They must have converted it because it said it was $1. Currently, we don't have took the paper off because I was hearing mixed things about it and just wanted to try something, a different way of receiving any donations, and have not figured out how to do so yet. But somebody said, oh, it's just attached to the Google. Actually, I think it was Kelly from Mark and Kelly that said that. And so, I mean, if we don't, I feel really bad that I did that. Like, he just said, I'm watching this guy, I don't know his name already, as I said it. And then he says, I don't leading, and they were like two shorts. It was nothing that, but I'm really surprised that he did that. But no, I don't know. I mean, he was just obviously seeming to like my vibe and saying, "Hey, this guy's got a cool vibe." But way too young to like gangster rap. I don't even know if I mean that type of rap. I don't even know if I think anybody should like it personally. But certainly not someone that age. Oops, I clicked the side panel. I didn't know what I did though. And I don't know what that is, but I don't like the look of it. And that's not what I expected off of that person's channel. I don't see any music posted. And the stuff I am seeing posted, yeah, no, it wasn't what I. Anyway. Do you hear the radio, by the way? Mm-hmm. Do you hear the radio? I don't have this particular video set to be monetized. Oh, well then, because of that, I might not receive that 183. I do think that the right ways around it, though, like with using certain things that are their own receiving spot. If it doesn't go through, it just doesn't go through. And if it's a good amount of money and it's truly genuine or whatever, and like the person has a good job and they're able to do it, then I would just ask them to try and do it again, and we could finally figure out putting something there. But yeah, I heard Mick about PayPal, so I didn't think that was a good option. I was hoping to kind of unwrap this code a bit more, but I don't know if I can get it through the. Oh, maybe I can. No, I don't. Oh, maybe. It doesn't usually need to be longer. I mean, I don't really need it to be a little bit. Hydration. Remembering hydration is important. Hello, Evita Horn. Thinking of the musical already? How are you? Where are you watching from? Is this the first time to the channel? How'd you come across it? Yeah, unfortunately it's only 4:35. It was, whoops, like 3:30 when we wrote up on that, but it's like with your, I don't remember getting into much of a conversation with you before, but I remember your interesting channel name with all the capitals and what's up to you. And I think you just liked, so thank you. Or was that Avita? It's funny because I'm looking at a menu right now, so looking for my food. Can you hear the radio? I think they're singing Fall Out. I bought some. What is that? Oh, are those like a salamander kind of thing? I think that there's somebody that I've seen on a live stream before who may have mentioned having such thing, and that's kind of how's everybody else's day going? And yeah, I shouldn't keep. I'm not too sure whether I want to keep these quesadillas on, and if I don't, then I need something to replace them with. What do you guys think of the flavoring buffalo and like buffalo chicken, and why is it called that? Do you know? That seems to be interested in that. And where's the price? Suddenly these things don't have prices and it just says see item. Why would that be, I wonder? So what is a Jellycat? Are you going to tell me or what? If you are saying, I don't see anything after from anybody yet after you saying that you bought some Jellycats today. I'd rather not have to go Google it when you can just tell me. And then there's an item with a price, and then there's a thingy that says see. I haven't seen many of the pizzas yet for Boston Pizza. See item. And that one kind of is almost a bit of a turnoff. It says, and vegetables. Yeah, you want to tell me what vegetables? Maybe I don't like all the vegetables. The descriptions are pretty thorough otherwise, but okay. Now I'm really wondering. I guess you went to take care of your Jellycat, whatever those are. Oh, okay. Some sort of toy. That was my second guess, actually. Legit. Seven cheese pasta. That's very cheesy. I didn't even know there was that many cheeses. Just kidding. And I like cheese, but that's maybe a bit much. And I understand vegans. I'm just not one. I'm almost one though, so I get a few points. And it's okay if one is not such. There's a small part of me that misses out. I wonder why it would be called that. So yeah, if anything's weighing on anybody's mind, something they support and advice about, feel free. Well, if it breaks down the layers, then there isn't any. Doesn't make sense to me. But I think that this is a good option because it's mentioned on the card as a specific place that it can be used at. So, okay, now we're into the pizzas. Anybody else ever heard of cupped pepperoni? I mean, I know what it means. It's like pepperoni that kind of is like, a thumbprint type pepperoni, like a cup, you know. Um, and that's more something I just want to get to try it, and maybe here it would be. Yeah, and those are, because they're all additional prices. Those are additional toppings. I mean, if we're under 50, then it might be fine. But man, the dips are anywhere from almost 450 to there's one that's just a little over $2. And I imagine that it's already got that because it says that it does. So that's additional. Okay. Blue cheese, I've never understood. And it's never understood me. So. I don't remember if I selected something with the Santa Fe Ranch dip, but I'm kind of curious about that. That brings it to 61. But if I take off the quesadillas, he's got his pizza, and I get something that's less than the quesadillas, which is $21. The pizza, the individual pizza, well, is also about $21. I am kind of curious about their pizzas, although I eat a lot of pizza. But they're pretty probably well known for their pizza. I haven't been to this place in ages, but there was actually somebody in our conversation earlier who had a couple of suggestions from there. They did have some of the pizzas near the top for whatever reason, and then they had a bunch of other stuff in between. But yeah, if there's anything weighing on anybody's heart you want to talk about, if there's a song you'd like to request, even if I just sing a little bit of it a cappella, then that's fine. And yeah, those jelly cats can't be keeping that individual that busy. But it seemed like he just wanted to come here, tell me that he got those, say sup, and then wander off. And that to me almost also, unless maybe his phone died or something came up, like I say, this happened, but also kind of sounds slightly like a possibly an individual that, I don't know. Why would you be worried about everybody else touches it? Are you either a circle or not? Carbonara pizza. I'm not seeing anything about it, and I'm fine with this, but I'm not seeing anything about having egg on it. But you'd think that a carbonara pizza would. So but again, I think this would just be the easiest way to finally use this thing that we've had since Christmas and then get rid of it. And hope to never see one again next year. It could be used with egg wash brush onto it. Garlic butter Alfredo sauce, grilled chicken, bacon, pizza. I have been craving bacon. Garlic butter, we have some of that, but in just a small stick. Alfredo, welcome. I don't know if that sounds interesting or not. It doesn't sound terrible. It's $1 more than the quesadillas, so it's not going to be under $50. That might just be hard to do. Yeah, if I take this poutine off of there. I mean, maybe what I just do, because the most interesting thing about it was, I mean, green onion is kind of an interesting thing to put on it, but the most interesting thing about it, or the thing that I was kind of curious about, was the maple gravy. I can just get a gravy packet. I've got some maple syrup and make it myself. Oh, there's bacon strips though. Again, if we got vegans watching, I understand you. I get you. It's all good. I'm not one. I'm not a heavy meat eater, but I'm not a vegan either. Okay, well, if I get this individual, it's nice they have a 10-inch small, and then they have an individual size pizza. And if I get that, that'll be fine. Don't need additional toppings. I mean, that's to create your own pizza. Otherwise, you should take the toppings they give you as that particular type of pizza, right? Yeah, I don't need any additional stuff there. Blah 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 blah. Move ingredients. You can move up to 99. You can also have 99 allergies. How many allergies does everybody have, out of curiosity? And what kind of allergies? That's an interesting question. Although I don't think there's anyone here at the moment. Just before I, or just after I, just before I asked it, somebody looks like they left. But well, this is now the second stream, and it's not that late where he lives. That says 11. This says 13. It should say 14. Yeah. Anyway, I'm really quite worried about my friend Mark. He should be spending time online and otherwise resting. I mean, you'd have to be very sick to not be online when you're sick, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, so I think I've talked myself out of this one. I mentioned it in here, so maybe I'll come across it again later, and then I mean, truth be told, I don't really feel like I'm in that much of a French fry mood. Okay, so that's just a little below the 50. With the delivery fees, I'm worried it might. I hope it won't be above it, but oh, I guess. Oh, 1 minute. I wouldn't mind having some leftovers though. I still got the quesadillas on there. It is true. I'm not too sure what I think about chicken on pizza. I don't absolutely hate it, but it's not a preferred way to have chicken to me. So, how's everybody doing? Where are you watching from? How'd you come across the channel? Is it your first time? And if you have a song request, feel free to give it to me, please. And other than that, I'm looking at a menu. And I'm looking at pizza, and I have a feeling, although it's only just getting to the middle of the sidebar, I have a feeling that, but I mean, they have individual, small, medium, large of different types. But I'm just now getting to the pizza on the menu. It's primarily a pizza place. I knew they had other stuff too. That's different. Part of me thinks, but yeah, they don't call it Hawaiian, they call it tropical chicken. And I'm not going to get into the pineapple debate, but this is interesting. It's Alfredo sauce, spicy chicken, bacon, pineapple, cheese, and two cheeses. Alfredo sauce on pizza? What do you guys think? Again, it's not. It's one of those things like I won't like. I don't think like it's absolutely terrible, but I'm not sure if I'm hugely drawn to it. But I'm thinking more so that one than the other one, because at least it's spicy. It'll have a bit more flavor to it than. So I'm thinking of doing that one. And then not browsing anymore. Otherwise, I won't be able to decide, and I'll be over the $50, and it won't be good. I noticed that they had one thing that it said prosciutto, I think, at Burke, and it said it's added after baking. I thought, why would that be? It's a meat. Shouldn't it go in just like any other meat? And this one says feta is after baking. The additional toppings are almost $3, so I don't know. Certainly don't think I'm going to need extra cheese. We have cheese if you want to add extra cheese. Salami and bacon. I mean, salami. No, yeah, that's too similar. I'm almost tempted to check it out, but balsamic roasted raw onions. I almost think that sounds good, but not really. No. Regular onions, maybe. I haven't had onions in a while. And yeah, it's pizza, and we eat a lot of pizza, but this is different than we have it. Although what's different is the pepperoni cups and the hot honey sauce. Other than that, it's a pepperoni pizza, I think. Let me just check that. And he wouldn't have leftovers, but we're trying to keep it under 50, so yeah, he's not going to have leftovers. Okay, it's a vodka sauce, right? And ricotta cheese. So yeah, a little bit fancier than we otherwise have it. So if I take off these quesadillas, okay, I think the delivery and the taxes shouldn't be more than $9 or $10. So that I should stop browsing then, right? Before I see risky barbecue pizza. No, barbecue I'm iffy about. Hello again, Asia. Welcome back. Able to stay a little bit longer this time? Gio will be downstairs in a moment. I'll have to communicate a couple things with him. But I'll roll a little bit longer. And then if he does go out, but it's really not that nice out, but he's very tenacious sometimes. I am, but in different ways. If he does go out, I might come back online and have ask for your company. I'm-in-law, are you? Doesn't yeah, we don't talk that much about that though. Right now, I'm looking to marry my evening with a pizza. How's that? That's weird. This vibrated, but nothing showed up along the top. It's just about an email. I want to marry the night. I don't know that song very well, but I would like to sing more. So please request some and I will try to fulfill. And where are you watching from, by the way? I'm guessing it's your first time to the channel. Are you saying knock knock? Let me just check because it might not be anything at all. Like no knock? Is that a place? Or are you telling me a knock knock joke? In which case, who dare? I don't hear knock knock jokes very much anymore. But I think that, again, it maybe more with the younger crowd, and I not around them very much. Okay, so I said the next part. What? Art, bless. Hey, don't sneeze on me. Is that what it is, or something like that, or Uri, or Angel, or Ku? No, the sneeze one makes the most sense, right? I'm pretty sure I probably have heard that one back in the day. I mean, I'm not much of a shrimp eater. I used to eat shrimp. Now I just find them gross. Shrimp on a pizza? I don't even know how you get them to stay on. I guess enough cheese, but that doesn't look like it. So, song requests. More knock knock jokes. Either way, let's do it. Woo! Albania, fancy, exotic. That's the country, isn't it? I'm bad at geography. But that's in the Middle East, is that right? I often think India is the Middle East, and it's only like the past few years I realized that it's actually part of Asia. But then G sometimes talks as if it's not. Who's there? I get the sense that you may or may not be under 18. I'm not going to ask though, but maybe you're just someone who likes knock jokes. In fact, I have a book of them upstairs, but I'm not sure. Cow says who? No, cow says moo. That's a guess, but I think I might be right. The Balkan Peninsula. It's Europe. Okay, cool. Exotic. Like I said, I'm here in Canada. Have you ever been? Or been? Yeah, I would say been. Although bean sounds right too, and it's not spelled like bin. I just realized that. You have been to Canada. Where in Canada have you been to? I'm close to Edmonton. That's spelled like Leonard, but I don't know if the dog whisperer spells it that way. If you haven't liked yet, please do. Only if I find the book. I haven't heard them in so long, I wouldn't remember. Um, I used to know another joke I used to tell fairly often, but I can't remember. And my dad used to tell one. He was definitely a dog person, but it was, you know what? I do have to quickly run upstairs though. So we got four of you here. Um, um, Somebody just made me think of something that I want to see if I can quickly go find upstairs. Other than that, um, yeah, I'll be back in under 5 minutes. All right. I'm also going to communicate something very quickly with you. So enjoy the environment. Um, oh, is it? Oh, I think I just found the thing I was looking for. Woohoo! This girl is on fire. Hearing the radio. Are you hearing it? She's walking on fire. I don't know why you're saying that or what you're meaning by it. I'll be right back. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, all over the place. To order. Yeah. Doug was being good, but he went upstairs with me. So, oh, and then I find this randomly. Must have been wrapped in the blanket. Okay, I'm back. Hi, as you can see. Uh, oh, hello, Destin. How are you? Glad to have you here. Yeah, yeah. Any other song request? Welcome. The last of the 67 thing. I don't know much about it or what you're trying to say with it. So, yeah. Where have you been in Canada? Ajla. Sorry, I was calling you Asia. Um, um, it's actually someone who deals with a lot of depression. The band thing, she got a second job. She doesn't have time to do it right now, unfortunately. But I almost kind of thought that might happen. Oh, really? Is it a safe place to go to? I was sure it was like I think I'm thinking of Algeria. Uh, anyway, I could not find that book. I thought it was on that particular bookshelf. Maybe it was in the other room. I'm really not sure. I haven't seen it in ages. Could even be on that mess of a shelf. I kind of want to heat up my coffee. I kind of want to wait till dinner to have more of it, though. If you see potato, please let me know. I'm minimizing this to go back to the menu, even though I really should try not to get it more than $50. Tired, yeah, like I say, a little depressed, but otherwise doing great. The streams have been doing really well, and yeah, I'm fairly HC. One of the other followers on the channel that I only see via the computer. Now, there is something interesting in here. I did decide to bring a couple other things down from the shelf. I sort of want to be drinking coffee, but it's early, and I'll have some with dinner, I think. Yeah, because I like his contributions in the chat, but he never shows up on the cell phone, and so I don't want to be ignoring him. I think the likes will go. A like will go up, and if you haven't given one, please do. Did some really deep and good and lovely streams earlier. We did. Oh, G wasn't in them actually, not really. But yeah, it's just I don't want to be ignoring him if he's here. But I don't have the tab open right now to watch for his comments because I'm working on figuring out dinner. Well, I mean, I don't know about great, but about as good as yours. So, pretty decent. No, just kidding. No, I mean, no, I just don't like to. I don't want him to feel ignored. He's happy to be here. He contributes, has value to the conversation. Yeah, so low ground. So what I did find, Tanya, Aaron, what I did find, did you say 99 and 98, 85? I was not quite born yet. But this is an interesting yellow color. I did find this book about fondue and tabletop cooking. Bit of a trigger because of Duplex, bit of a trigger because the place that there's anyone on Clubhouse and Thursday group. But inside it, and I wish I knew where more of them was, and it has an interesting speckle to it, like something. I was in a photography class ages ago, and we got to work in a dark room, and we made these things. I believe they're called photograms. I don't know what would have caused this, and I don't know if it'll show on the screen or not. But so basically, you take photo paper. Have you heard of it, by the way, before? Because I think you're the only one here right now, and if you've heard of it, then I'll save explaining it. Because we're almost 2 hours in. But there's two other people here, so I'll explain it for them as well. So you take photo paper in the dark room. This would be something I would love to do again. I don't know how I do as well the chemicals if I buy them too strong or not. But I just get my scarf because my neck is a bit chilly. And then when G comes down, I'll try not to talk so you can just hear the music. And if he wants to get into streaming for a bit, that's fine. It's really not that nice out. Um, Dustin, are you still there? By the way, I sent you an email. Not super recently, but I don't believe you've seen it yet. Where's my tablet? Speaking of, otherwise I won't be seeing it either. It might still be by the keyboard. Was I on the keyboard today? Or was that last night? Either that or it's on the kitchen counter. So maybe we'll help. Maybe you can get me kind of heading towards the keyboard, and then he can maybe play on the keyboard. Although that I almost want to. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So never mind that keyboard business. Dustin, are you still there? The internet wasn't even working on this device earlier, and I'm not too sure why, but yeah, so maybe I'm meant to see this, but I have no way of contacting Marie. Yeah, I don't know if it's a fit or not. It some reason sounds like it is. I need to try and arrange Monday with her. I need to call the place that we got the bike from on Monday and find out if they are open, and if they are, then because they have some funky hours. I wish I could test it because it was very tight in the little shop, and it was a very busy road otherwise, like not residential or anything. And I don't know. Part of me is not feeling like pizza no matter how fancy it is. But anyway, and it was fairly cheap, ironically pretty similar to the Agent Kim Pass number. And yeah, so, but thank you for the 50th like. Hello, Coolit. Destin, did your phone die or something? You're being awfully quiet, unless you're talking to Rakesh, although, well, because what time would it be there? It's about 5 here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But it might already, is it? It's Saturday there, right? 11? Yeah. How are you, Grom? Oh, and for some reason, the other one is not showing on this one. I don't know what that means. It's got all chat displayed. Doesn't want to load the notifications either, but it might just be on a delay. I don't recognize the channel name. That's strange. Right this side a bit right now. If somebody's there, I'll explain what a photogram is. We can talk about cooking. I can sing, and it'll be fun. Okay, there, the comment just showed up. It doesn't indicate anybody's watching at the top, but somebody did just come in. 2 people just came in and said hi. So hopefully they say more than that. When he puts those lights on, I might turn this one off. I think I'm gonna go put the one on in the kitchen though, even though I'm not gonna be doing a lot of cooking. I think that would be good to do. I don't feel like I want to start coffee. I think I'm gonna eat it. I don't have to have it with me. So who do we got watching right now? Is it somebody that's already in the comments, or if you appreciate, be lovely if you put yourself into the comments. Oh yeah, 5 minutes. I'm just heating up my coffee. Dustin usually stays around longer. I hope everything's okay for him there. He's been here many times. See, that's pretty good. Somebody who just came in and said hi and then not said anything else. Just the phones die. Devices, things get distracted. If they like me, if they're curious enough about me to enter into a conversation, then anybody that sees us afterwards and watches this far in is likely to be a pretty cool individual who likes other cool individuals. So, the likelihood of anybody watching this far, and they might also see it a little bit, but we all do that from time to time. I kind of want to just get this talked about and then put it aside and look through this book and place my food order and call it a day. Practically, I'm looking forward to the 20th. I'm looking forward to my next talk with Katerina, but other than that, and the next stream, I'm looking forward to finding out that Mark's okay. What time is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? It's 11 o'clock there, so you might now be in bed, but because it can be hard to sleep when you're sick, right? But yeah, so anyway, you place objects onto photo paper, you expose it to light, you dip it in the chemicals, and in an envelope somewhere, and you get something that looks like this. So we got darts, we got a brooch pin, we got bone negative, we got keys, that and then an interesting shiny kind of glittery bit there. I don't know if you could see that on the it's not glitter either, but I don't know if you could see that. Yeah, there, kind of. And I don't know what would give that look, but maybe Dustin went to go check the email. So I might have to set this. Yeah, I haven't even gotten to sandwiches, burger, bowls, salads, gluten rise as they call it. That's near the bottom, and it's probably additional cost. It's unfortunate to eat healthy, or when you have a health condition, sometimes it costs you more than otherwise, right? And that, but again, it's going to be the easiest thing to use this card for. I think it truly is. And then if he wants to use the rest to do online shopping, could figure that out, that actually, I can't believe we hadn't mentioned that yet. That would actually make sense. So I'm hoping that we have enough. Yeah, I'm hoping that maybe I should take the onions off of that. But that was like $3. What's on it otherwise again? Yeah, I'm not too sure. I can see the picture of it, and I'm not too sure. I don't really like the balls of bacon. I prefer like the strips or pieces. So okay, now we got it down to 21. So, but I don't have an item yet, so I still look. Hello, Ulax. Were you on the channel the other day? I mean, I know it's a very popular thing that people are into, so it may have been someone else. I'm just looking up dinner. G's about to play some classical piano or anything else you might want to hear, as long as he knows it. And I was figuring, and he also there, so he's good. I was figuring Dollarama is also on this card, so maybe you can use some of it for that. Now that we know how to use it. Yeah.
There probably won't be very much left. And with Dollarama, you can only. Anyway, yeah, try to make close to 50, but we'll see. But Dollarama, you can only buy in bulk online. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're online.
Well, you can't really do that with a computer mouse. I mean, I guess you can, but and huh? Can we adjust the lights? You're gonna be putting those ones on. Can you turn that one off? Thank you.
Sure.
Kind of gloomy out there.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like how that looks on the screen, and yet there's this side light coming that there isn't a side light on. So that is it. This no. Ooh, angelic or something. It's something bouncing off one of those paintings, I think, but why I don't know.
Okay.
It's not that bright in here otherwise.
Hmm.
So is anybody still watching? What's going on? Doesn't usually scare them away. That's good.
Well, maybe what if nobody's watching right now? Maybe I should just sort of. Oh, never mind. But he's been in
The numbers have been people have been coming in fairly steady.
Oh yeah, he's been in there for a while though.
Sorry?
He's been in there for a while though, right?
No, I mean he was down here for most of it actually.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's just the two of us here. We're just waiting for more conversation in the chat and for him to play the piano. Other than that, we're talking to each other. So you can let's see what it's playing. This is a non-monetized video, although someone did donate $1, which converted to $1.83.
Well, that's good.
Yep. So I decided to take off a couple of my items, see if there's something else I'd like. He's looking at something that's making him giggle through his nose. As one might do from time to time. Mushrooms, green peppers, red onions, Italian spices, and diced tomatoes. I prefer tomato sauce over diced tomato. Okay. Well, I said hi to the person, and they didn't say, "Oh, message retracted." Ooh, a nail. That's the second one now. Really hard too. Hanging off my toe. I'm surprised it hasn't been catching on my socks or anything noticeably.
Yes, my tone.
I almost think I got it for the tub of my yours because I mean,
too much information.
Stuck to my foot because.
Well, you're talking about your toenails, so I can talk about my toenails too.
Thankfully, nobody's here to hear it, and we're almost 2 hours in.
Because they were catching on my socks when I was trying to put my socks on.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
I don't know why it's called that because it's spicy. I guess I've never heard of spicy as being single, but yeah. So we got 2 people here, tuned in at a perfect moment. He's gonna play some piano. If you have any song requests. And I'm looking at dinner. It's actually already almost 6. I might add, if worst comes to worst, I'll just add, you're probably going to get a lot of piano playing in because now I'm trying to find another item for me. And I kind of want to do a thorough look for the most part. But I did see a couple items. I'll put one of them back if I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, the more I think about it, though, maple gravy, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What do you think of it? What do you think of the sound of maple gravy? I mean, if you have bacon, maple bacon,
Yeah.
and then you have gravy, it doesn't sound so weird. That
Probably okay.
yeah.
This was Chopin's favorite of his waltzes. It's moody.
Most of these are the same flavor, just different sizes. What's this? Create your own. I mean, I could do that option too. Do I want a quesadilla? Do I want to create my own pizza? Hello, Jennifer Blight. How are you? Or is it Be Light? So I'm just looking at dinner. He's playing music. I'll bring this over to the piano in a moment. If you have any song requests, feel free. Oh, I just clicked into unintentionally create my own pizza. So I'm tempted to do that. I'm also tempted to not have pizza though. Maple barbecue. I like to put maple with things. Cheddar. Candied maple bacon, something very mapley. I don't like maple very often. Big ones like that, even less so. But $22 is a lot for barbecue. I'm not big about barbecue sauce. Does it not come with a side? Any song requests? Feel free. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. I'm looking at dinner. Oops. I don't really want this to be more than $22. It's pretty good. Does it come with a side? It really should. And yet it says choose side. It's required. Okay. Fries are free. Roasted carrots are free. With a gravy, you can make a Caesar salad is free. Sorry to give me lettuce on the burger though. Almost tempted with them roasted carrots. Quinoa I don't like, but quinoa, I think I'm thinking coleslaw more than fries. Garlic mashed potatoes. Do you have a song request, Jennifer? Welcome here. I'll see that it didn't seem like it. This potato is so heavy and starchy. Hello again, Ashla. I kind of would prefer no tomato. I don't think that applied, unfortunately, but the only thing I did to it was no tomato, right? Oh, and the coleslaw. I'll look at the comments again in just a moment. $44 for 2 items. Just wondering if there's anything cheaper than the one I picked, so that you can use it for Dollarama. You do get a free side. So, I wonder if the things that don't have a price aren't on the menu anymore. Now that sounds interesting. Fried wonton, well, Maine, shredded rainbow cabbage. 2021. Red peppers, cucumber, sugar. They're really good about omitting options. Okay. It's only about 5:30 here. Did you see? I don't think he's still here. I don't know. I imagine he didn't stay as long as he normally does. But did you see that somebody had said that they'd been to your country? Yeah, I don't know. If we just say another one, I don't know. I haven't accessed those kind of things in ages. See that wonton salad sounds interesting, but I don't know if I would like the Thai dressing. If I omit this dressing, can I omit the dressing and pick a different one? Huh? I guess they figure it's not the same salad if they don't put that dressing on it. Well, it's Saturday, but have a good night. Saturday, excuse me. Have a good night. Somebody seems to be paying for avocado on what is a barbacoa beef? I'm straining this slightly. I don't know if a candle would have helped. Let me see better. Tomatoes. Jalapeno. Plus, it's more than the item that I picked. Okay, for it not to be. There's so many options, though. It's amazing. Good wise. I could get individual. Cauliflower crust, I've never had it. Or maybe I've had it once. You can get 4 toppings for $17. It's not bad. 1800 $5 cheaper. Now I'm starting to have my heart set on the burger. I've been eating a lot of pizza. And I want leftovers. Well, I'm not going to have leftovers. And if we go the next size up, then then veggie burger. But that might have black beans and lentils. And again, with vegetables, what? It doesn't have the option there. I mean, you know, it's your standard burger stuff by the looks of it, and then a salad.
Burger and salad. Salad and burger. And sausage.
Do you know what ancho is?
Probably
Yeah.
anchovies.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, then never mind that. Roasted. And they're going to be a lot more expensive. Absolutely not a kid anymore, right? Can eat much cheaper. I'm gonna just roll right past the dessert. For $11 though? I think I already ordered coleslaw with Mickey, didn't I? Yeah. I'm kind of craving something crunchy. Though. Anyhow, it can be just as specific as that. Yeah, the other things that I looked at, they brought it up by $15. All the sauces, they don't include them inside. Some of them they do. For some reason, in the beverages, it has that sorry someone ate this. People are eating beverages. That's so weird. Okay. I shouldn't support the place because they serve Red Pill, which is a very unhealthy drink that'll lead you to diabetes and possibly death, and possibly sugar comas and seizures. Although lots of things have a lot of sugar in them, but this is just going to be the easiest thing to choose from. We would have looked at girls, but we didn't. So. That burger seems loaded enough. That probably, I should notice, but I might not. And also the, what do you call it? Okay, but that's right. I can't do it on here. I have to do it on here. Nobody's here at the moment. Oh, actually, somebody just got here. If you'd like to hear, 2 people just got here. If you'd like to hear more music, say so in the comments. I might have to briefly go from the stream to place a meal order, and then I can come back. You both left, so I'm going to take that as never mind. Not bad. 16 likes in 2 hours. Oh, 2 people here.